everybody, and welcome to the Bugsnax DLC. So I feel really stupid. So I just used my launch pad to get up here, and then I was able to hit the flares, which then I was able to get that flare over there. And there was a rock inside here that I didn't notice, and that opened a sideways path for Shelda. So I literally spent like the last, well, I don't know, 30 minutes or so trying to figure out this puzzle, and I'm so stupid. Hey, the shrine's open.
Ah, this place. It's almost identical to the shrines I used to visit in my youth. But it's been twisted, corrupted. Here, Mother Nature is the bringer of Bugsnax. The stories they passed down, the warnings about the toxin, they must have come from experience.
The shrines of your youth?
Yes, the place where I learned about the beauty and wisdom of this world. I hear it's a parking lot now.
Yeah, of course. Was this the Mother's original form?
No. The Mother is of purest light. Her ageless wisdom vastly predates these vile monstrosities. But her followers are a different story. No one starts life on the path. That's why we all need guidance.
What stories?
I grew up hearing stories about the dangers of Snacktooth Island, passed down through the oral tradition from those who survived it. Not that many did survive it. Just enough to give one very clear message. The toxin must not be consumed.
Why not consume the toxin?
Because it will lead to your doom. What doom, I do not know. The story's gotten frustratingly vague over time.
Why didn't you tell us this?
I did! Every day at the top of my lungs! It's all of you who didn't listen.
Why did you come here?
It wasn't really a raffle, I can tell you that. Come with me to the crater. There's something else I want to see.
Interesting. I do like that we're learning more about Shelda, and I do have my own theories, but also, unfortunately, I did read some stuff, so, I mean, it's not necessarily that I spoiled things for myself, but there's, like, some things that seem, that seem a lot more clear now, that I have ideas about, so that's kind of like an interesting thing. What are we looking for?
Yes, this is the place. In the stories, they call this island Broken Tooth. So the story goes, the toxin's influence grew so great and powerful that the sun itself went dark. And so Mother Nature unleashed her wrath on her errant followers, purging the toxin and sending everything to the depths of the ocean.
This crater is the Mother's wrath?
Looks a lot like wrath to me. But that story never sat right with me. Destroying followers who stray? That isn't the Mother I know. She's not the bringer of Bugsnax either. The ancients can't even get their story straight. So what am I supposed to believe? If I can't rely on the wisdom of those past, then all that's left is my own experience. I need to meditate. Child, if you would do me a kindness. You see that egglet shell? I need you to crack open 3 of them. This time it's not a metaphor.
Okay. Well, I managed to get, you know, the one. So there's that. Ancient egg cracker. And the thing is I know where the second one is. But the problem is I cannot get it to... I cannot get the Spagidler to let it go. Because there's a Spagidler up there. Also, I opened up this right over here, using the flares, but the thing is, that did nothing. And I have a theory. I feel like I have to somehow get this bunger over here, in a timely manner. I have to get him to do this right as this is happening. So that it'll hit that. Oh, I guess not. Alright, I felt like I had to do that, but I guess not. Actually, that could be helpful. No! Leave me alone! Longer! Ha 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 ha, Clopsteroni. Anywho. Hey. Oh, good job. Don't catch me on fire. Don't catch me on fire. You leave me alone. Anywho, I thought that maybe, just maybe, I needed to get the bunger over there to smash into that wall. I still haven't figured that out as far as like what I'm supposed to do, but I'm sure we'll find something, or maybe there'll be some new tool or whatever. I also thought I was supposed to get this thing to drop his trampoline right here, so that somehow we could use it, so that we could utilize it in some way, and yet there's obviously an issue with that, because I got him to grab the trampoline and I got him to bring it all the way back over here, but then the problem ended up being that he wouldn't drop it. So I don't know what that puzzle is. Either way, this is where I run into issues, because we have this egg, but every time I grab it, the tongue, okay, I guess not this time, let's say the tongue generally grabs it back away from me. And there is no way to, I guess, grab this in a meaningful manner. I wish there was a way to, like, hold this. Because I'm scared if I, like, fall and then don't grab it in time. There we go. There we go. Maybe there's a way to do this and I'm just not, like, seeing it proper. Maybe there's a better way to do this than how I'm doing it, but either way, I don't think so. There we go. And whack! Okay. So, we've done 2 out of 3. But the thing is I don't know where the other egg is. And I think it's behind one of those doors that I can't open. And that's what's bugging me. Because there's this, but like, what is that for? What requires this much height? That I need this much height? Is this so I can just get up the waterfall easier, or... You know, I just don't understand it. I don't understand the purpose. Sue me, I guess. And I feel like it has to do something with this door, but the thing is or not this door, I feel like it has something to do with that, but that's not gonna open until I figure out the mystery. Whoa. But yeah, that's not gonna open until I figure out the mystery of how to actually get that to, like, open. So, let's see. So this pushes it up to here, but it needs another pillar. So it needs the water to rise so that the pillar rises. And then it can go up here or something, but even then that's not going to make sense. So it needs another pillar somehow. Let's see, the ball goes here, and then... That makes no sense. So yeah, there's something over here that I'm missing, and I'm not really sure what it is that I'm missing, or where it's supposed to be. Likewise, I felt like maybe these statues were special, but I guess they're not either. So, I don't know. Now I'm stuck looking in these things, making sure that there's nothing that I missed. And then there's this door over here, which I'm really not sure what the mechanism for it is, but it's probably one of the last things that we're gonna get. Now, I could just abandon Shelda's thing for a minute at least, and I can go to someone else's quest, because if I can do someone else's quest, then maybe what they need me to do will lead me to Shelda's quest. And that's the only thing I could really think of. Because honestly, I've done everything else. Like I said, there's the puzzle with the trampolines. But outside of that, there's really just not much else. I know where that leads. And I don't know where the other egg might be. I have yet to see it. So it has to be behind one of these doors. Which I believe, if I can get the trampoline, if I can get this guy to pick up the trampoline and put it here, then maybe that'll open that door right there. But again, I have no idea. So, I have no clue. Because I don't know what's beyond here, and I can't see. I was hoping maybe to clip enough. No, because there's this too. So, there's gotta be something else. Jesus. Because I really hope I wouldn't have to have him grab 2 trampolines. Interesting. Well, we've gotten 2 out of 3, so let's head back to camp. And I guess we'll just see what the rest of these guys have for us. Does this just lead back to the beach, or... Because I wonder. Well, there wouldn't be an egg out here. But I just tend to look, because they kind of do add stuff sometimes. You know when you go to an area and then later you go back and then they've like added a whole bunch of stuff that you can do in the area that you started in? Like, that's just... I don't know. Alright, Chandlo. What's up? What do you want to investigate?
I gotta see if eating these big Bugsnax will make me Big Chandlo. I saw this huge snack lifting stuff near the river. Big lifting? You know I gotta get me some of that!
Catch one Clobsteroni, feed Chandlo Clobsteroni. Here you go.
Clubs? No. Yeah. Oh yeah! I can feel the lifting energy inside me. But I didn't get bigger at all. I guess I didn't get huge eating that big bunger either. You know what, bro? I'm just gonna admit to myself that it's not gonna work and move on. Guess that means my investigation's over already. What do I do now?
Challenge all the Bugsnax. You can help the others investigate.
I'm already helping where I can, bro. But I'm not a scientist. Floofty said if I touched their lab again, they'd give me an excoriating worthy of my fatuity.
Challenge all the Bugsnax to fight.
Bro, if I can't handle Big Bunger, I don't stand a chance against the rest. Goals for the future, maybe.
Alright, just sit back and relax, dog.
Relax, huh? I guess it's been a while since I just chilled. I've been so busy. Fixing up Snaxburg, training, life coaching, and, you know, I've always got to take care of Snorpy. What the grump? Let's hang! We ought to shoot some hoops!
Let's shoot hoops!
All right! Hoops, 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 hoops!
I love Chandlo. He's so cool.
You know the rules, dog. We're gonna take turns shooting hoops. First one to make 5 baskets wins.
Oh, that's
Go
not
ahead
fair.
and shoot your first shot.
Yeah, that's not fair. I'm not good at this. What?
You got 1 point. My turn. Nice, 1 point. That's 2 points for you, bro. My turn.
Miss it.
2 points for me. 3 points, dog.
Oh no!
My turn. I got 3 points. You got 4 points. My turn. Ah, 4 points for the Chan Man.
No!
My turn. And swish. 5 points, Chandler. And that's the game.
No!
Don't feel bad, bro. I'm sure you'll crush it next time.
Does that mean I have to do it again?
Thanks for playing with me, bro.
Oh, I wanted to
Now that
win.
we're done hanging, I gotta get back to Snaxburg. I gotta go check on Snorpy.
Snorpy is doing fine on the beach.
You sure about that, dog? One time I saw Snorpy lose a fight with a crapple. But that's not the point. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. This is the longest I've been away from Snorpy in years. And he's not okay without me. How about this? I'm gonna need some big energy for the trip back. You get me 2 of the biggest, strongest Bugsnax on this island, and I'll stick around till I'm fueled up.
Alright, feed 1, Pilo Bite.
Whoa!
And feed 1, Cell Sticks.
Bro. Oh, bro. I think I ate too much. So good, though. No regrets! Hey, while you were out there, I've been thinking. Before I go, I need some major guidance. Normally, there's stuff I can't talk about, because Snorpy's always listening in. So, if not now, when?
Alright, let's get you some guidance.
Alright, Shelda's waiting. Hey, Sheldog, can I get some of your wisdom?
Always, my child.
I'm worried about Snorpy.
Once more shall you be reminded. Snorpy is safer than we, Chandlo. Ease your burden.
That's not what I mean. I'm worried about the way he's been. All the paranoid stuff, the anxiety. I thought bringing Snorpy out here, out into nature, it might mellow him out. Flush all the bad vibes out of his system. But it's only gotten worse. I've known Snorpy all my life, but it feels like he's getting further away from me and I just don't know what to do.
Aww.
One must, in the path of the mother. No, hold on. One does not want one's words to be misinterpreted when one says, that boy needs therapy.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to do that. I make sure he's safe, I listen to his problems, I try to help him feel valid, all that stuff.
Chandlo, you are strong and wise and wonderful, and you can do everything to support him. But you cannot fix him. Understand?
I know a lot of people that need that
Snorpy
advice.
is lost in a maze of his own making, and it will take a professional to help him escape.
That's a lot to take in. I need to think about it. Thanks for your wisdom, Shelda.
Thank me when you actually take my advice.
Bro, while I'm still out here, I want to talk to Triffany and Floofty too. There's still more I gotta know, you know?
Fair enough. I mean, so... It's true, though. I mean, you can only do so much when it comes to someone, you know, and if they don't want to fix themselves, or if they don't want to help themselves, then there ain't nothing you can do, you know? That's just how it be, you know? It's like, I hate to be that person, but it's just, that's how it is. What's the Celestics look like? Whoa! I didn't want that. No, take me back! Take me back! Take me back to the normal Chandlo! With his spuddy limbs and... Let's see, and then I gave him the Clopsteroni body. Honestly, the Clopsteroni ears are actually kind of cute. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, man. Let's see, Celestics. Give him the Celestic. What does the Celestic's head look like? I don't like that. Don't like it. But I also don't like the Bunger Royale, freaking... what do the feet look like? You know what? Fine. That's good enough. There you go. Look at you go. With your little taco mohawk. It actually doesn't look bad, but he looks like a little goblin. Aww. Hey, Floofty. Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh? I suppose it was only a matter of time. Tell Chandlo I will be with him shortly. Are we here to speak ill of my brother? I will gladly go first. Complaint 1 of 294.
No, that's not why I asked you here. But I do want to talk about Snorpy. He wasn't like this when we were kids, right? I mean, he wasn't always so on edge, was he?
Snorpington has always had his imagination and his moral compass. But no, I suppose he's gotten markedly more distraught since our project's dissolution.
What happened between you two? I mean, I heard some of it from him, but I always wanted to hear your side too. And Snorpy doesn't really like me talking to you.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a pile of threatening letters to that effect. However, I will gladly take this opportunity to set the record straight. We were working together on a government-funded research project. Advanced prosthetics that are 10 times stronger than an ordinary Grumpus. But our dear Snorpington discovered that the government had less than savory plans for that technology. And despite my protestations, he tried to make those plans public knowledge.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. Even you gotta admit, that's pretty jacked up, dog.
Am I the world's only optimist? That technology would have saved lives. If it must either exist with some consequences or not exist at all, I think the choice is clear.
Easy to say when you aren't the one living with the consequences.
Yeah, where did you come from? Shoo! Unfortunately, Snorpington agreed with you. He tried to play whistleblower, but before he could make a sound, we were both fired. And after that, there was a campaign to slander both of us, to discredit any allegations he might still make.
So, there really was a conspiracy against you two?
If you must call it that. But only the most boring sort with paperwork and lawsuits.
Still, that means it's not all in his head.
Don't mistake justification for reason. Snorpington has moved well beyond the realities of our situation.
All right, Floofty. Thanks for telling me all that.
Happy to have enlightened you. Honestly, I expected this conversation to involve more shouting and headlocks.
Nah, not this time. We're cool. But hey, we should talk more often. And maybe I can show you how to headlock me.
Perhaps. But for now, my work beckons.
Interesting. Triffany! Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh, I'm happy to chat with Chandlo. Let's meet by the campfire. What's going on, Chandlo?
Triffany, you know about history and, like, ancient societies and stuff. Shelda said Snorpy's lost in a maze of delusion. But what if it's not a delusion? What if there really is a Grumpinati?
Well, I've done some research on my own, and near as I can tell, there's no such thing. At least not in the way you see in the movies. There's no shadowy cabal secretly in control of the world. Real conspiracies can happen. And heck, there was an old literary society called the Grumpinati, but aside from the name, it's not at all what Snorpy talks about.
Are you sure? I mean, I've seen Snorpy's charts, and they kind of make sense.
Kinda is the important word here, though. Look, there are points of data on that chart that are real, but it's all those strings between them that are made up.
No, those are real. We got them from Gramble.
Oh, Chandlo, that's not, what I...
Let it go, my child.
Point is, Snorpy might be a talented engineer, but he's no historian, and he's certainly not immune to bias, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope you're right. Thanks for talking to me, Triff Dog.
No problem! And if you ever want to know more about failed conspiracies throughout history, you know where to find me.
So, basically, as far as I know, my theory, from what I've read, and what I guess I kind of spoiled for myself, is that, and like I said, it's not really confirmed, so it's still just a theory, that the Grumpinati is possibly real. And so you remember the ending where we got fired from being a reporter. Supposedly, the person that fired us, which is our boss, supposedly they might have been part of the Grumpinati, and that the Grumpinati have something to do with this triangle key, and they might possibly know about Snacktooth Island. So what's crazy is when I started the DLC, and this was off camera, when I started the DLC, I started catching these extra Bugsnax, and I literally got a letter from the Grumpinati that gave me, like, eyes and a rug, and they spoke in Latin. So it's very clear that they're real, and that they have something to do with this island. If not all of, like, Snacktooth, so I'm really not sure. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I want a basketball rematch.
Dog, I'm always down to hoop. Let's go get our dunks on.
I'm gonna get you, I swear. I'm not gonna stop until I beat him. Like, I'm salty,
You know the
dude.
rules, dog. Go ahead and
I'm gonna do it. I will do it. What? Are you fucking serious?
My turn. Grump, I missed.
Aw.
You got 1 point. My turn. Nice, 1 point. That's 2 points for you, bro.
Aw.
My turn. Grump, I missed.
Aw, I missed.
3 points, dog. My turn. 2 points for me.
No!
You got 4 points. My turn. I got 3 points. Whoa, 5 points. Come on, dog. I didn't know you were such a baller. We gotta have a rematch sometime.
Nice. Okay, so, what are you gonna do now?
Bro, I feel like there's a huge weight on top of me.
Aww.
And it's not the kind I can lift. Snorpy never would have come to Snacktooth if I didn't push him into it. All I do now is make him exercise and ignore all the stuff I don't understand. Sheldon's right. I don't know enough to really help him. And thinking I do is only making it worse. I'm gonna stay here. Until everybody's ready, anyway. I need some time to just think.
You're a good boyfriend, Chandlo. I don't care. You're adorable and you're a great boyfriend.
Catch you later.
And he really is. So, like, the thing is like, I guess, and this is just weird, I've been in relationships where someone didn't understand me, or I didn't understand them, and when you try to tell them how to do things to try and better them, you know, like, it really can make things worse. I remember I was in a relationship with someone that was just like, well, go out and do this, or if you start doing this, you'll feel better, or they'd be like, oh, you know, do this and this will work and whatever, and I'd get so frustrated because I would literally try and communicate that that's, like, not what I needed, but at the same time, I wasn't really in a place to tell them, like, what I needed per se, because I wasn't 100% sure, but I just knew that what they were suggesting just was not it. That was not what I was looking for. That wouldn't help me in any way, because that's not how I was. And it can be so frustrating. So, like, and I really do hate it when people are like, oh man, just exercise, you'll feel better. Not everybody gets relaxed by exercise. Not everybody is, you know, suddenly cured of everything by exercise. Even though it does help, don't get me wrong. So, like, I love how real Chandlo is as a character. Because, yeah, not understanding somebody can be frustrating, especially when you love them. And then, you know, you try and do everything you can to help them, and some people you just can't help because you're just not in their headspace. You have no idea what's going on. So, I mean, I love that about him. He's just such a real character, and he's such a good boyfriend. Because he's trying to learn and grow, you know? What do you want to investigate, Triffany?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'd say it's high time we get to exploring.
I've been way ahead of you.
Another maze blocking the way deeper into the jungle. I bet if we solve it, we'll find something real exciting. I'll go ahead and make my way over to the maze. Meet me there when you're ready for some puzzling.
Ooh, so I bet she's the reason we couldn't solve it, because I bet she unlocks something in there. Oh, I hope she does. I really hope she does. Oh wait, she's gonna go over to that maze door? We already solved that maze door. We already did that, Triffany. Oh well, she'll still go over to the other one though. I mean, hopefully. So we have 2 deviled egglers, but I still have not found that other egg, man.
Phew. Kinda nice to be away from the others for a minute. The arguing can be, distracting, you know?
Oh, Triffany, you're too sweet. Trouble with Shelda?
Oh, well, I think Shelda's got a lot to teach us. It's just exhausting to get a real answer out of her. Then she can be, tad judgmental.
Just a little bit.
I don't know. I feel like I ought to be taking more of a leadership role out here. But I do all my best work when I'm alone. Anywho, no use dwelling on that. Looks like you went and solved that maze before I could even get here. Oh, let's go inside, scan around, and see just what kind of ruin this is.
Alright. I love that she recognizes that you already, like, did it. So that's always really nice. Ooh. A cave-in that sealed the chamber beyond here. I don't know why it let us scan that, but... Ooh. Recesses where large numbers of grumpuses slept. Bonfire. Must have kept the cave system warm. This pillar seems to represent leaders of the past. I've checked checked out the ruins.
Judging by what we've seen, I'd say this was a communal living space. One of the few that wasn't utterly destroyed anyway. And gosh, technology and culture are so much more advanced than what we've seen so far. This city must have been the center of Stone Grumpus society. And at the very center, the temple, possibly led by a priestess of Mother Nature.
Why the mazes?
That's a great question. There's definitely easier ways to lock a door. But seeing as this was the height of their craftsmanship, it's possible they built those mazes just to show off.
Well, they're dicks. Tell me about Mother Nature.
I don't know too much, but I'll say it's one of the world's oldest practicing religions. I'm sure Shelda could tell you more about it. But on that subject, it's odd I never saw hide nor hair of Mother Nature back on Snacktooth. It's possible she showed up relatively late in their culture, adding to the existing worship of Bugsnax.
Should we explore the temple?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Never look a gift temple in the gateway, as Grandma used to say. I'll meet you by the entrance, yeah?
I wonder if we're gonna find Grandma Lottablog. Because we still haven't found her. So, I mean, it's possible she ended up here. I mean, it'd be a nice conclusion to Triffany's story. I would like for her to find her closure, if anything, you know? So... Alright, tell me how to solve this puzzle, Triffany. We're here, how do we open the temple?
Oh, hey! You can see the camp from up here. At a nice, safe distance. Anywho, there should be a mechanism here that'll get us through that door. Might be a bit of a jog, though.
What in the world? Are you kidding me? You hate fire! So they're gonna trap me in there and for what? Alright, you guys love chocolate? And I already know that if I line you guys all up with chocolate, then you guys are distracted, which means I am free to... No! 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 I guess what I could do... Well... I could catch them all. I mean, that's not impossible since I unlocked this. And then if I just catch them all, I mean, ain't no trouble there, you know? Easy peasy, right?
Millie Mochi.
Easy peasy. Ooh, what is this?
Way to go! That was some fancy footwork. Oh, wow. Okay, this time the ancient architects were definitely showing off.
No kidding.
But you know, this ludicrously complex maze tells me that whatever's in the temple beyond is just that important. So you know the drill. Let's get to solving.
Alright, well. Okay, so, we go there. What the? Okay, we go here, and then we have to go across right now. And then we're gonna go up. And then we're gonna go across. I feel like this is gonna piss me off. No. Just chill out, Strabby. I hate this mechanic, so like, I love puzzles like this because it reminds me of like Super Mario Galaxy, right? Like, that's immediately my thought. But also, I'm terrified because it reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy because then I think of all the repercussions, right? Okay, so... Now we need to go here and just chill here. Because it says not to go there, because that leads to nowhere. We need to do it here. Okay. Then we're gonna go here. Nope, 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 no! No! Okay. Okay, so basically we have to stay away from the chalk plant. Which makes sense. So we just have to make sure we're not in its sights. Then we go down. Oh, and he can go through. Okay, so he's got shortcuts. Alright. Alright, so we don't want to get crushed here. Or no, we're just going to go across. So that's fine. No. Ooh, this is going to be so frustrating. So, the buggy ball is a cute system. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh, we have to time it. Okay. So maybe this one? There we go. Okay. Okay, so what are we supposed to do here? Oh, okay. I was say I don't understand. There we go.
Nice job.
Phew!
You know, it took all my willpower not to just jump in and do it myself. Anywho, the way is open, so let's get going.
Alright, can we scan anything? Nope. Nothing to scan? Alright, come on, buddy. Alright, what is this?
Well, that's a kick in the teeth. So much for seeing the temple.
But you got
Judging by
skeletons!
the bodies, this collapse must have happened when folks were still living here. Maybe the crater is connected somehow. Come to think of it, we didn't find a single corpse back in the commune. Where'd all those grumpuses get to? Well then, I'm not about to let this mystery go unsolved. I've just gotta roll up my sleeves and clear this rubble myself.
Shouldn't we ask the others for help?
Oh, no, we don't need to trouble everybody with all this. I know my way around ruins. I'll be just fine on my own. You just leave this to me. Go on about your day, and I'll have it done in a jiff, okay?
I guess. This unfortunate corpse seems to have been crushed by falling boulders thousands of years ago. Well, I was hoping there was going to be an egg in here, but I guess that's just not in the cards. But we did get one puzzle solved, which is really nice. So there's that. Unfortunately, that doesn't really help us much because we still haven't found the other egg. And on top of not finding the other egg, we still have not solved this puzzle over here, but the good news is that we still have Floofty that can help us. And I believe that if we can get Floofty to help us, whoa, if we can get Floofty to help us, then it should be alright. Actually, now that I think about it, if we can get our little boogie ball, right, if we can get him up here and into the puzzle, right, if we can get him into the puzzle. Since now we know that the ants... Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Just go in the damn puzzle. Odd. Okay. The ant should carry him. So, if we just leave him here, right? Then the ant should grab him. The ant should be like, oh! And there we go. So the ant should grab him, right? And it'll take him all the way up here, right? And then we'll drop him. Yeah! Nice! Egg! We got egg! And a flare. Which, the flare's not necessary, because I already managed to get a flare regardless. But egg! So we did it! Come here. Come here. You come here. You come here. Come with me. Come in with me. And nothing can stop us. Come in with me. Because nothing can stop us. Alright, we need to go to the crater. And there's probably a better way to get to the crater, but right now, this is the way we're doing it. Because I said so. Yep. Alright. Come on, egg. It's you and me, egg. I love it when things come together. There we go! Zelda, we did it! Cracked the Eggler shells.
Oh, thank you. I know that wasn't an easy task. Bugsnax are so often in the shape of unliving things, but somehow these shells are just shells. They're also the only good source of calcium on this island. Don't judge me. I'm fighting osteoporosis.
That is true, she's like 70.
Anyway, I've centered my thoughts. I want to know for myself what Bugsnax are, whether they're of the mother or not. I'm going to need that big old nasty flying Bugsnax. Please, bring it to the box of purity when you get the chance.
Offer a tikata masala. So these, they love hot sauce. So we're gonna do this. No. So we're gonna do this. We're going to do, well, crap. We need a way to shrink it down. Oh no. No! Okay. We need a way to shrink it down. It likes hot sauce. Yeah, it likes hot sauce. So we need to find a way to lure it down with hot sauce. Oh, crap, we need to clean this. Where did it go? What the fuck?
Chocolate.
There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now we get to go back to camp. That was such a complicated thing, so it would just send my thing flying. I was hoping to catch it like I did the Scorpino, where you just trampoline it into the water, but I guess that's just not how that's gonna go, so... To the box of purity goes the tikka masala. There you go. I put it in the box.
Thank you. I swear I'm not going to eat it this time. Nay, for I seek the very essence of Bugsnax. That spirit which drives them to create their poisonous delights. Unfortunately, I have no grumpin' clue how to do that.
You could ask Floofty.
Floofty? Are you out of your grumping mind? One would never consult with that wicked alchemist.
You said you wanted to learn.
Yes, one wants to learn, not to receive long-winded insults. But one must admit, when it comes to delving into the forbidden, there is none more bold than Floofty. Oh, well, if that is how it must be, then may the mother protect me.
This should be interesting.
Shelda, you seem to be dangerously close to my personal space. If you're here to trap me in a spell circle again, I will inform you that I could leave at any time and I was merely acting.
Temper your contemptuous heart. One is here on a quest for understanding, to unlock the forbidden knowledge of Bugsnax.
Oh, and you've come to me. Why don't you ask your mother naturally? Or Crystal, or whatever you talk to.
The path is shrouded at the moment. One believes that clearing this impasse requires a more scientific lens.
How interesting. Are you certain? I'm given to understand that I exude a fetid aura of utter evil from every pore.
You are reckless and arrogant and so rude. But one does not truly believe that you are evil.
Well, I have little time nor patience for your games. If you want to know something, stop speaking like a horoscope and ask.
Ugh. I want to know the essence of Bugsnax. What is it they're made of? If I can understand that, then I might know whether they're actually separate from Mother Nature, or born from the darkness of her history.
I'm not about to resolve your philosophical quandaries. There is no answer to the why of the universe. Bugsnax simply exist. However, since you've finally taken an interest in my studies, then just this once I will educate you. I can show you how to extract live snack matter for microscopic viewing without that matter denaturing. But if I were to explain it to a very small infant, denaturing is...
I know what denaturing means.
You do?
I'm here to learn about Bugsnax, not vocabulary.
Very well then. Our lesson should proceed smoothly. Step 1 of 17. Preparing an adequate formalin solution.
Thank you for encouraging this old lady to learn something new. Now you better leave us to it. I sense this may take a while.
Ooh, you're welcome. You all good?
Farewell.
Okay. So now we gotta go check on Triffany. I'm gonna change how you look later, but first I'm gonna check on Triffany. Whatcha? No, leave me alone. No, leave me alone. How you doing, Triff? Oh, it didn't count that as a day, even though it went through the day-night cycle. Crap, 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 crap. So that means I have to sleep. It's just something we can pick up on the next episode, though. So anyways, thank you guys so much for liking or watching. Leave a like if you like this series and you want to see more. And as always, you know, leave a comment if you have any tips, tricks, or advice. And thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel. I am trying to get through this DLC as quickly as possible because these videos are going to be out of order. So we're going to have our Justice for Snorpy, which is going to go up, and then we are going to have the best ending and secret ending, and then we are going to do the DLC afterwards. So if you're seeing this series, this is after, basically, I've completed everything else, which actually came after this. So maybe the stuff that I'm saying, you're gonna be like, yeah, duh, especially when I talk about the Grumpinati, you're gonna be like, of course. But yeah, so don't be surprised if things kind of seem out of order, because I'm not gonna do the DLC and then the best ending, although now that I know that this takes place before that, I might actually do that. So if the videos are out of order, then that is why, and you'll see why, but then at the same time, if you see the best ending afterwards, then it's because of the result of this. So who knows how I'm gonna do it anyways. I never know what I'm gonna do until I actually do it, but I am still sick, so I've been playing this kind of as my comfort. So anyways, if you have any tips, tricks, or advice, or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for your continued support on my channel, and as always, I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. Alright, ciao you guys.